Hello, I'm Helene Oberman, Managing Director of Interior Design Magazine, and I'd like to welcome you to Product Live. This is our series that delves into the products and trends, grabbing the industry, and in real time looking at the minds behind the design. At the heart of every office or classroom, there's a place where people can congregate, share ideas, collaborate, and inspire others. It's this mindset that's at the very core of SurfaceWorks, where tables are designed and built to meet these very needs. With me today is Chris Gnadt, hopefully General Manager of SurfaceWorks. Welcome, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. So I thought it'd be great to start off. Can you walk us through some of the corporate pillars that really help define SurfaceWorks as a brand?
So SurfaceWorks is a table company. We manufacture tables for the office, education, healthcare, government, and hospitality industries. SurfaceWorks brand has been around since 2004, but our parent company has been manufacturing tabletops since 1946. So we've been at this for a while. Our brand pillars, we have three brand pillars that help define our brand. The first is making it yours. This is all about customization. From our award-winning standards to our one-of-a-kind specials, the focus is on your vision, no matter how complex. Design inspirations, specifications, concepts alike, you can truly make your table yours down to the last detail. The second brand pillar is an engine that always runs smooth. And this is talking about our operational excellence. We utilize advanced information systems, state-of-the-art equipment, hundreds of thousands of square feet, and hundreds of dedicated associates to help us ensure that we deliver tables quickly, reliably, and accurately. Our last brand pillar is service with a smile, Wisconsin style. You know, we're pretty friendly up here in Wisconsin, and this really comes through in our customer service. We're a third-generation family-owned business, and it's not just the ownership that's family, but we have many employee families that have worked here for multiple generations. We're a family who value integrity, practices open communication, and treats everyone as if there's no kids' table.
Love that. Well, thanks for a little insight into the three pillars. I know one of them you kind of touched on, which is we all know that designers love really to customize every inch of the spaces they design. And I know for SurfaceWorks, there's no necessarily set standard for when it comes to your products. Would you say that the possibilities are virtually endless when it comes to how designers design their tables?
Absolutely, that's a great way of putting it. You know, our logo, we call it the Infinity S, and it's an S for SurfaceWorks, but it's the infinity symbol, and that really represents our infinite options. The ability to customize shapes, sizes, laminate colors, edging materials and colors, base finishes. There are literally millions of combinations of standard products, plus the ability to build from scratch custom.
So of course, so you do have set foundational pieces and that designers can build upon and customize sort of to their needs. And I know one of these new pieces within the collection is DAX. So can you just go through a little bit about the versatility and flexibility of this new table?
Sure. Yeah, DAX, we're really excited about it. We got that launched a little early this year. We've got it launched in February. And DAX was really designed for functionality and beauty. DAX uses a sleek, polished aluminum foot with a powder-coated steel upper column to give the table its unique style. DAX is also a straight-on nesting table. What this means is that when you nest the tables together, each leg slides inside of the next leg rather than accordioning out. So it results in a very dense nesting table. The DAX adds only 4 inches of space for each table when you're nesting them. So you can fit a lot of tables in a small storage area. And
I know with the DAX, you guys actually collaborated, you know, with an outside designer. What was that process like?
It was very interesting. The designer that we used for the DAX is a Japanese designer, and he designs product for Asia and all over the rest of the world. And it really was that sleek design that drew us to his designs. Some of the other features that we incorporated into the DAX are unique shapes. We have a shape called a half squircle, and a rounded trapezoid and a 30-degree arc. And these interesting shapes help you create configurations that are both functional and interesting.
And I'm just curious, because you did work with this Japanese designer. Have you guys worked with outside collaborators before on some of the other pieces within the collection?
Yes, the designer of the DAX, we have experience working with them in the past. They actually designed the medley table, which is probably our most successful table of all time.
So where exactly can the DAX be utilized? I mean, I know that, you know, as a company for SurfaceWorks, you know, you're for workplace, healthcare, education. Did you have a specific sector in mind when designing it?
Well, DAX is what we call a training table. And really what that means is it's a multi-purpose table. It can be used in corporate training rooms, meeting rooms, conference rooms. DAX will also have a place in education environments. Because of its flexibility and ease of reconfiguration, that's a feature that is very common in education as well. And then also the material choices that we use. The DAX can come with laminate or linoleum on the surface material. And laminate and linoleum are antimicrobial. They can be cleaned with bleach. And obviously that's an important feature for education environments.
Correct. No, I mean, absolutely. I'm sure moving forward, it's going to becoming even more important in terms of how designers are going to specify their tabletops. I am curious though, because I know that you guys expanded your offerings in 2018 when you acquired Izzy Plus products. How did those products sort of fit into the existing SurfaceWorks collection?
That's a great question. Yeah, in 2018, SurfaceWorks acquired 6 products from Izzy. They were the Dewey, the Clara, the Penny, the Nemo Bar, and Nemo Trellis. And you know, Izzy was one of only a few other table manufacturers that was making poured urethane edges. This is something that SurfaceWorks has been a leader in since the 80s. And so it was really a natural fit for us to take on these products because we had experience with the urethane. Also, the Izzy product is very well suited for the education market, both the K through 12 and higher ed. And SurfaceWorks has always been very strong in corporate office furniture, but the addition of the Izzy products will help bring us into the education market and boost our offering in that area where we were kind of weak.
So last year you launched a coloring competition to help inspire the design community, which I think came out of the Izzy acquisition, and specifically the penny table. So what was the impetus for launching this coloring contest?
So there's a kind of a long history to this. So a long time ago, there was a company called Harder Furniture, and their logo was a heart, and they would do a promotion in February for Valentine's Day. And over the years, Harder was acquired by Jami. Jami was later acquired by Izzy. And then the Harder penny table was acquired by SurfaceWorks through the Izzy acquisition in 2018. So SurfaceWorks has been keeping in the tradition of the Valentine's Day promotion. And this year we did the penny design contest. So we opened this up to interior designers and students, and we got a lot of great submissions. I'm actually sitting here at my penny table today, which works great for home office. So with this contest, the designers could submit their art in any medium, whether it's pencil sketches, watercolor, photography, oil paint, or even graphic design. We collected the art. We chose 10 winners, and we're currently manufacturing the penny tables for those customers. And the winners will be announced the week of NeoCon, and the designers will get to keep their table with their designs. One of the amazing ways to customize a SurfaceWorks table is to utilize digital laminate for the surface material. Digital laminate is the same high quality, high pressure laminate as all of our standard laminates, but you can literally create any image and send it to us, and we can turn that into laminate.
So obviously, if a company has a corporate logo, or an education space, correct, they can just submit that, and you guys will be able to digitally print it on the table?
Exactly. It's just another way to make your table yours.
So we know that, certainly such moments as the coloring competition, these moments of inspiration and motivation are really, really much needed in this current climate. And especially as we're finding ourselves in new ways of living and playing and working, certainly there will be new standards within workplace design. How is SurfaceWorks sort of shifting sort of your focus to fit what these new needs may be?
That's a great question. Things are changing very rapidly. SurfaceWorks is a table company, so we make mobile tables that can be reconfigured easily. So this flexibility is really necessary to reconfigure rooms and to design for the new standards. Another way that we can fit into this new shift is through our material selections. Laminate surface materials are non-porous. They can be cleaned with bleach. There are some other materials like Wilsnart's HD laminate or Forbo marmoleum and SurfaceWorks PureTech urethane edges that have built-in antimicrobial properties. So this means that the material can prevent the growth of bacteria and fungus on surfaces. And finally, SurfaceWorks is launching some new divider panels. We're using a polycarbonate divider material. Polycarbonate is a clear material, so it allows for safe social interaction. It also doesn't block out a lot of the light that the open office, the one advantage of open offices is all of that wonderful natural light. Polycarbonate is lightweight, it's nearly shatterproof. It's actually 5 times more impact resistant than acrylic and half the weight of glass. So we're really excited about that. We're going to be launching that the week of NeoCon as well.
I mean, it's great that you guys are really thinking about new ways for people to sort of collaborate together, but safely apart. And I know that certainly, health and wellness is a big part of the conversation, always has, but safety more than ever, and cleanability is probably a really hot topic for all of us. It's great that you guys are sort of thinking about these dividers. Are you exploring any other sort of innovative ways to help bring people together at the table?
We've reached out to a number of interior designers that are really on the pulse of the change, and they're helping us to utilize our existing products to fit into these environments. We're working on a guide for that, but we're also working on making sure we're staying ahead of the trends to understand what the next new product will be. So don't really know what that is going to be yet, but when we figure that out, we'll be ready.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great that you're having these conversations. I think it's still early on to know for sure, but I think these dialogues that we're having today and that you're having with your design clients are really key to have an understanding what the new workplace, the new education setting, the new healthcare setting is going to look like, so that you can adapt and sort of pivot your focus to make sure you meet those needs. Chris, I want to say thank you so much for being here today, for the insight obviously about SurfaceWorks as a brand, certainly the new DAX, which I want to, tell our audience to check it out, and also the new divider panels, which seem like they're going to be very key both in the workplace and education setting. So, Chris, thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your insights, and good luck.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.